Good morning and happy Wednesday, boys and girls. It's Miss Morton with some math. So we're going to play a quick game real fast called Snap. So I have a 6 stick right here. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the way this game works is I'm going to hold this 6 stick down here where you can't see it. I'm going to break it into 2 parts. The 2 parts make up the number 6. I'm going to show you one part, and you have to tell me what you think the other part is, the missing part. Because remember, our 6 is made up of 2 partners. So I'm going to show you one of those partners, and you have to guess what the other one is. Ready? Snap! All right, here's one part. What do you think the other part is? 2. 4 and 2. So I also want you to, if you have this handy, then I want you to go ahead and get this out. We're going to make a number bond about that story. So what was our whole? 6. There was 6 cubes altogether. We had a 6 stick. And then I showed you a 4 first. And then what was the missing part? So this is kind of what our story looked like at first, right? I had a 6 stick. I broke it into 2 parts and I showed you 4. And the missing 2 would go right there. So 6 is the same as 4 and 2. Good job. Get Kleenex to wipe this off with. All right. Now I'm going to add one more cube to make we have 6 and add one more. That makes 7. So I have a 7 stick. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's our 7 stick. I'm going to hold it down here and break it into 2 parts. I'm going to show you one of them. You have to guess the other one. Are you ready? Snap! All right, here's one part. There's only 2 there. What do you think the other part to make 7 is? I'll show you on my number bond what we have so far. What's our whole? The total number, 7. So there's a 7 in our whole. And I showed you 2. So 2 is one part. What do you think the other part is? 5. 5 and 2. Or 2 and 5 make 7. Awesome. All right, we're going to add one more cube again. So we have 7 and one more is 8. Wow, this is getting long. I have an 8 stick. I'm going to snap it one more time and show you one part. Are you ready? Snap. Here's one part. 4. So what's our whole? The total number of cubes all together, it was 8. So 8 is our whole. And I showed you one part, which is 4. What's our missing part? 4. 4 and 4, right? 4 and 4 make 8. You have 2 parts, you put them back together, and there's your 8 stick again. All right, hello. I changed the angle a little bit so you can see down on my table now. So I have this workbook. Yours doesn't, you don't have this exact workbook. You're just going to have a page from it, but I'm going to find it real fast. You're going to do this worksheet. It's called a sprint, but I just want you to complete it. And you're going to circle the number to make 6, and I'll show you with the first one. There are a couple different options over on this side, but in this column, it shows you a number in a couple of different ways. It shows you with fingers, it shows you with asterisks, and it shows you on a die. You're going to look at this number and decide how many more you need to make the number 6. So how many fingers are there? 5, right? There's 5. How many more do you need to make 6? You just need one more. So you would circle this hand because you only need one more number to make 6. All right, so I want you to complete that worksheet. You can do that now. You can pause me and do that now, or you can do it at the end of the video. Either way. But we're going to go ahead and move on. So I'm going to have, I have a dry erase mat. You can have a piece of paper. You can have a dry erase mat just like me. Doesn't really matter to me. Let me adjust this a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Because I'm not quite getting the angle that I want. Oh, look, there's a reflection of me. Hello. All right. So you need something to write on and something to write with. You need a 5-stick and 5 loose cubes. Okay? So I want you to start with your 5-stick. Okay? So here's my 5-stick. And we're going to add 1 cube to the end of our 5-stick. So that makes it a 6-stick. Okay, so we have how many cubes? 6. 5 and 1 more is 6. All right, so now I want you to take off 1 cube and slide it over here so they're separate. I'm going to move those so you can't see them. So we have 5 and 1. 5 and 1 are the same as what? 6. You're right. All right, so we're going to write a number sentence. Ready? 6 is the same as 5 and 1. But we're going to use a fancy math term. We're going to be some awesome mathematicians. Are you ready? So when we see this symbol, the 2 little lines, instead of saying is the same as, we can say equals. So I want you to read this with me again. 6 equals 5 and 1. 6 equals 5 and 1. All right. Now, I want you to take off another cube and slide it over here. What are our 2 partners now? 4 and 2. So let's write another number sentence. 6 equals 4 and 2. All right. One more. Let's take this one off and slide him over here. Let's connect these. So we have 2 3-sticks. So what are our 2 partners in 6 now? 3 and 3. So 6 equals 3 and 3. All right, take another cube off of this one over here, slide it over and connect it over there. What are our 2 partners? 2 and 4. 6 equals 2 and 4. Awesome. Okay. Take one more off and add it over here. What partners do you see now? 1 and 5. 6 equals 1 and 5. Does anyone notice any patterns? What happens in this column right here? What do you notice? The 6 stays the same, right? The 6 is the same. What do you notice in this middle column? I don't want to erase any numbers with my hands. It goes down by 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do you notice in this last column? It goes up by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We're going to play the same game, but we're going to add one more this time. So 6. 6 is our whole, right? 6 and 1 more is 7. So we're going to do the same thing with 7. So We're going to start over here with your 7 stick. Take one off, slide it over. 7 equals 6 and 1. All right, take another cube off, slide it over. What 2 partners do you see? 5 and 2. 7 equals 5 and 2. Take another one off. Let's keep going. We're going to speed it up a little bit. 7 equals 4 and 3. All right, take another one off. What 2 partners do you see? 3 and 4. They just switched, didn't they? 7 equals 3 and 4. Take another one off. Oof. What partners do you see now? 2 and 5. 7 equals 2 and 5. Take one more off. What partners do you see now? 1 and 6. All right, what do you notice about that? Do you see the same pattern? All these stay the same. All these go down by 1. All these go up by 1. All right, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They all stay the same. All right, we're going to play this again, but we're going to add one more to our whole stick again. So we have 7. One more is 8. So what's our whole? 8. We're going to find the partners in 8. Okay, so slide this over there. That's our starting point. We're going to snap one off, slide it over. What partners do you see? 7 and 1. Read that with me. 8 equals 7 and 1. Snap one off. Ooh, move it over. What partners do you see? 6 and 2. Next one. This one should be a little easy because now all of our numbers, all of our 2 sticks have the same colors. 5 stick, 3 stick. 8 equals 5 and 3. All right, now what do we see? 4 and 4. 8 equals 4 and 4. All right, next one. 3 and 5. Next one. 2 and 6. 8 equals 2 and 6. One more. 8 equals 1 and 7. What do you notice about this? This column is all the same. It's our total. It's our total number. This column goes up or down by 1. Yep, down by 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this last column goes up by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, great job, boys and girls. I want you to make sure you do problem set 10 in your math workbook. All right, have a great day. I'll see you for the next lesson.